Well, now back here at home, something to solve, and that is a potential for a government shutdown. Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania says he will go along with the Republican plan, but it looks like Schumer is digging in and saying no. AOC says people are caving. Let's play a little bit of Senator Fetterman and get your reaction on the other side.
I'm not going to pander to the extreme kind of reaction right now, but that here we were, and it wasn't that long ago that we were scolding that the Republicans threatening to shut the government down. So now that situation has changed, and they had the votes in the House, and they delivered that, and now that's incumbent on us to make that decision. And now, I don't know how my other colleagues are going to go, but not because I support the CR in the idea, but I am unwilling to vote to shut the government down.
Well, do you think he'll convince some of the other folks there from the other side of the aisle?
John Fetterman has come a long way. He's had all kind of health issues since he got here, but I tell you what, he is the only leader out there that's speaking common sense. I call it the woke mind virus. That's what the Democrats have. They don't want to work with anybody. They don't want to work to save this country. There's no way they're going to shut this government down. It would be political suicide. They'll come to an agreement tomorrow somehow, some way. You got all these people stand up and say, we're going to vote against it. The problem they have is they should have fired Chuck Schumer about 3 months ago and got him a new leader that had some common sense. Chuck Schumer has been just overboard on against President Trump. They're not going to do anything to help the American people along with President Trump, so their leadership's going to get them in trouble. Hey, if they shut it down, it's their fault. The ball's in their court. Let them do it, but at the end of the day, they don't have enough guts to do it.
Senator Tuberville, you've been such a champion to protect girls in sports when it comes to the trans athletes. Now you're even expanding it. You're calling on the International Olympic Committee to align its policies to do the same. We all remember this boxer from Italy who had to withdraw from a fight because of being beaten by an Algerian with a questionable gender. Do you think this will go forward and actually convince anyone who does become the next Olympic head that trans athletes should not be permitted for the safety of female athletes around the world?
I had a bill on the floor this past year. It says keep men out of women's Olympic sports. And we did that because the Olympics are coming to Los Angeles here in a couple of years. We don't want anything to do with that. We want to let people know across the world that we're standing up for girls and women. And again, we're going to have to fight the Democrats over this because they want men to be in women's sports. And so I don't know whether we can get it passed, but we're starting now. We got two good years to try to block this, to try to knock some sense into these people. But again, it's the woke mind virus that has really affected the Democrats. And it's not about the country. It's not about women and girls. It's about the Democrats themselves and their power that they want to hold on to. So Democrats, here we come. We're going to protect women and girls in the Olympics, also in high school sports.
Senator Tuberville, pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you for joining us here today.